Okay, we are inside Davinci Resolve, and you guys are looking at my upcoming documentary about the street artist that I've shot on Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. I shot with a compression 8:1, and the reason that I've shot some of my shots using this technique is because I didn't want to use the maximum capacity of this ND filter. So what happens essentially, if some of you have experience, well, hopefully most of you have experience working with the variable ND filter, you guys know that the more you crank this thing up, the worse your image gets. So my goal was to minimize the usage of that ND filter and basically get the maximum quality without affecting the image, because for me the color fidelity is absolutely a must. Now also, depending on the variable ND filter, the more you crank, the more tint they give you, like the weird artifacts depending on the company. Some goes blue, some goes like orange, so it's all depends. So I wanted to completely eliminate that, and this is the reason why I use this technique, and hopefully it will help you and you're gonna learn something in this video. So here we have 2398 at 60 recorded on the pocket camera, and we can see everything in a slow motion. Now let me turn on the audio.
Smoking, I mean,
and
I just enjoy it. Like,
you can hear that the audio is normal, but our playback is complete mess. So this is a very simple trick to do. So here's our clip. Right click on it and unlink the clips. So what happens now, each of those clips completely separate. Now click on our actual clip, and I know that essentially it's a 60, even though over here it says 24. It's a 60 at 2398. So frames per second, depending on what you're gonna have, I simply gonna change to 60, and I'm gonna click change. So what happens now, I'm gonna try to match audio to what I just changed, and we have a perfect sync. So if I'm gonna play this back, let me shorten this a little bit for you. If I'm gonna play this back, you're gonna see everything going to sync perfectly. So watch this.
like, I understand it has health risks, but at this point, I mean, it's the simple things that I enjoy in life. Like,
So essentially, I tricked the system. I gained a couple extra stops of exposure without affecting the quality. Also, in certain cases, if you don't have ND filter, this is also a fantastic way of keeping your aperture relatively low and still getting the maximum quality. Now from here, I can just continue color grading. Let's say I want to do something interesting. I'm going to add my origami lot, and we're good to go. So just going to give a little crank, and that's it.
the simple things that
And I can
enjoy in
start
life.
working on the next shot. So we preserved the audio, we preserved the visual quality, and it's a pretty cool trick just in general. If you have any questions, comment below. Otherwise, thank you for watching.